The rap world is in chaos as Kendrick Lamar calls on Rakim for what many are calling the final blow in his ongoing feud, leaving Drake seemingly unable to recover. Social media erupted the moment Kendrick's collaboration with the legendary Rakim was confirmed, sending shockwaves across the hip-hop community. Fans immediately speculated on the impact of the move, recognizing that Rakim's presence elevates the situation to a historic level. The tension, anticipation, and rivalry between Kendrick and Drake have been simmering for months, but now the stakes have reached an entirely new dimension. The collaboration has become more than just a diss. It's being seen as a defining moment in rap history. Kendrick Lamar, known for his lyrical precision, strategic vision, and cultural influence, has carefully built the narrative leading up to this collaboration. By bringing Rakim into the mix, he not only amplifies his message, but also signals that this isn't just a personal jab, it's a masterclass in hip-hop strategy. Fans are eager to see how Kendrick's verses will interplay with Rakim's legendary style, predicting that the combined force will deliver a blow that Drake may struggle to counter. The tension is palpable, and the conversation extends beyond social media, influencing discussions in music forums, podcasts, and even mainstream news coverage. For Drake, the situation presents a serious challenge. His dominance in the rap game has been unquestioned for years, but Kendrick's latest move threatens to disrupt his positioning. Fans are debating whether Drake can respond in a way that matches the historical significance of Kendrick and Rakim's collaboration. The pressure is immense, and every social media reaction, lyrical hint, and interview statement is being scrutinized for clues about how Drake might navigate this latest twist in the feud. Analysts and fans alike agree that Kendrick's strategy has shifted the narrative, placing Drake on the defensive in a high-stakes battle that could define legacies. Social media buzz has been relentless. Clips, memes, and discussion threads have flooded platforms, dissecting every announcement and teasing every potential verse. Fans are debating who will have the upper hand, predicting lyrical punches, and analyzing the stylistic approaches of Kendrick and Rakim versus Drake. This level of engagement reflects the power of anticipation, reputation, and legacy in hip-hop, where every move is magnified and every response is dissected. The conversation isn't just about music, it's about influence, respect, and the positioning of rap royalty in a modern, fast-paced cultural landscape. In this video, we'll break down the full story, from Kendrick's initial challenge to the significance of involving Rakim, the potential impact on Drake, and the reactions from fans, industry insiders, and fellow artists. We'll analyze how this collaboration could redefine the rivalry, explore the history and influence of each artist involved, and predict how the final blow might unfold. By the end, you'll understand why this moment is being called one of the most consequential in modern rap history, and why Kendrick Lamar's call for Rakim's involvement could be an unstoppable force. The rap world has been electrified by the announcement that Kendrick Lamar is calling on Rakim for what many are calling the final blow in his ongoing feud with Drake. The news quickly became a trending topic across social media platforms, with fans analyzing every detail, predicting the impact, and debating the significance of the collaboration. Kendrick Lamar, widely recognized for his meticulous lyricism, strategic mind, and cultural influence, has been methodically escalating his feud with Drake over recent months. The addition of Rakim, a legendary figure in hip-hop and an inspiration to countless artists, adds a historic dimension that no one could have anticipated. This move transforms the conflict from a standard rivalry into a moment that may define an era. Kendrick's strategy has always been deliberate, known for blending intricate storytelling, social commentary, and innovative rhyme schemes. He understands the importance of timing and impact. By bringing Rakim into the mix, Kendrick elevates the stakes to a level that Drake may struggle to counter. Fans immediately recognize the significance. This isn't just a diss track or a lyrical jab. It's a carefully orchestrated demonstration of skill, influence, and legacy. Social media exploded with speculation, with users posting reaction videos, countdowns, and even breakdowns of potential lyrical strategies that Kendrick and Rakim could employ together. Drake, despite his immense success and dominance in the rap industry, suddenly found himself on the defensive. Fans debated whether he could respond in a way that would match the historical weight of Kendrick collaborating with Rakim. The pressure was immense, and the stakes were higher than ever before. Analysts and commentators noted that Kendrick's move forced Drake to rethink his approach, highlighting the importance of adaptability and foresight in high-profile rivalries. Every past diss, interview, and lyrical hint was being revisited to anticipate how Drake might attempt to defend his position or strike back. The involvement of Rakim is especially significant because of his legendary status in hip-hop. As a pioneer who helped shape the foundations of modern rap, Rakim's presence not only lends authority to Kendrick's move, but also signals a passing of the torch in terms of lyrical mastery and strategic collaboration. Fans were quick to point out that this collaboration bridges generations, connecting Kendrick's contemporary influence with Rakim's foundational impact on the genre. The result is a narrative that is as much about the evolution of rap as it is about the personal feud between Kendrick and Drake. Social media's response was immediate and overwhelming. Clips of Kendrick's announcement, Rakim's reaction, and fan speculation flooded Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Memes and commentary threads dissected every angle, from potential lyrical references to strategic timing, and even wardrobe choices and music video teasers. Fans were invested not just in the outcome, but in the process, analyzing every hint for clues about how Kendrick and Rakim might craft their joint attack and how Drake might respond. The engagement reached levels rarely seen in modern hip-hop, emphasizing the cultural weight of the moment. The significance of the feud extended beyond entertainment. It served as a discussion point about influence, respect, and the evolution of hip-hop itself. Kendrick's calculated move demonstrates that legacy, strategy, and skill are critical components in modern rap, while Rakim's participation reinforces the enduring relevance of foundational figures in the genre. Observers noted that the collaboration might redefine the standards of competitive lyricism, illustrating that rivalries in hip-hop are not just about personal clashes, but also about showcasing artistry, innovation, and historical awareness. Inside the industry, sources highlighted that Kendrick's decision to call on Rakim was both tactical and symbolic. By aligning himself with a figure of such legendary stature, Kendrick sends a clear message: this is a feud of significance, and he is prepared to elevate the confrontation to its maximum potential. This move is not merely about Drake, it is about cementing his own legacy and asserting dominance within the historical narrative of rap. It demonstrates an understanding that public perception, social media influence, and cultural positioning are as important as lyrical content in shaping the outcome of a rivalry. Fans also reflected on the emotional and psychological dynamics at play. The feud has always carried elements of competitiveness, pride, and creative challenge. But the addition of Rakim introduces a layer of gravitas and expectation. Audiences speculated about how Drake might feel under such scrutiny and whether he could respond effectively in a way that maintains credibility. The combination of legacy, strategy, and public attention created an environment where every move mattered, making the feud as much about perception as it is about lyrical skill. Ultimately, Kendrick Lamar's decision to involve Rakim marks a turning point in the feud with Drake. It elevates the conflict from a personal rivalry to a historic cultural event, highlighting the power of strategic collaboration, timing, and legacy in modern hip-hop. Fans, commentators, and industry insiders alike remained glued to the story, analyzing, debating, and speculating at every stage. The collaboration promised not only a potential lyrical victory for Kendrick, but also a defining moment that could reshape public perception and influence the broader narrative of hip-hop for years to come. As the news of Kendrick Lamar calling on Rakim continued to circulate, the intensity of the situation grew exponentially. Fans and commentators dissected every possible implication, debating how this collaboration would impact Drake's standing in the rap world. Social media became a whirlwind of speculation, memes, and commentary, with audiences analyzing everything from potential lyrical references to the strategic significance of timing. Every post, reaction, video, and discussion thread fueled the frenzy, ensuring that the story remained at the forefront of public attention. The combination of Kendrick's modern influence and Rakim's legendary status created a unique narrative that transcended a typical feud, turning it into a cultural event of historic proportions. Kendrick's approach demonstrates a masterful understanding of influence and narrative control. By bringing Rakim into the equation, he has elevated the conflict beyond personal rivalry, making it a statement about skill, legacy, and authority in hip-hop. Fans immediately recognized that Rakim's involvement would dramatically increase the weight of Kendrick's next move. It was no longer simply a battle of contemporary verses. It had become a bridge between generations of rap, a lesson in respect for the roots of the genre, and a challenge that Drake would have to navigate carefully if he wished to maintain his reputation and influence. Every detail of this collaboration carried significance, from the announcement's timing to the stylistic implications of their combined lyrical prowess. Drake, on the other hand, faced unprecedented pressure. His career has been marked by resilience, chart dominance, and a keen sense of public engagement. Yet this scenario demanded a strategic and creative response of the highest order. Fans speculated endlessly on whether he could craft a comeback that would match the historic magnitude of Kendrick and Rakim's combined impact. Analysts noted that Drake's response would not only influence public perception, but could also shape the future of hip-hop narratives, as this moment is being framed as a potential defining event for modern rap culture. The pressure on Drake to perform, both lyrically and strategically, highlighted the high stakes involved in celebrity rivalries where legacy and influence are on the line. The social media reaction was swift and intense. Fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube with posts dissecting every possible angle. Clips of Kendrick's announcement, Rakim's involvement, and historical references in their music circulated rapidly. Memes poking fun at Drake's potential vulnerability, discussions about lyricism, and breakdowns of possible verses dominated feeds. Audiences engaged not just with the artists themselves, but with the cultural implications of the feud. The discussion extended beyond casual entertainment, creating a shared experience that connected fans through speculation, debate, and anticipation. The story's virality illustrated the power of digital media to amplify personal conflicts into global cultural phenomena. Industry insiders also weighed in, noting the careful strategy behind Kendrick's move. By collaborating with a legend like Rakim, he ensured that every action and lyric would be taken seriously, both within the industry and among the public. The choice reinforced the importance of strategic alliances, historical awareness, and the ability to elevate a personal feud into a moment of cultural significance. Kendrick's decision reflects an understanding that influence in modern hip-hop is not just about skill, but also about perception, timing, and legacy. Rakim's participation symbolizes respect for hip-hop history while simultaneously asserting Kendrick's authority in the present. Beyond strategy, the emotional undertones of the collaboration were significant. Fans recognize that while the feud is highly publicized, the rivalry is rooted in pride, competition, and creative expression. The combination of Kendrick and Rakim carries a sense of mentorship and homage, connecting the past with the present while simultaneously challenging Drake to rise to the occasion. The collaboration is layered with meaning, offering lessons in artistic respect, competitive integrity, and the importance of thoughtful engagement in high-stakes environments. The feud also sparked broader conversations about legacy and influence in hip-hop. By aligning himself with Rakim, Kendrick effectively highlighted the importance of understanding one's place within the cultural lineage of the genre. Fans and commentators debated how this move would affect not only Drake's current positioning, but also perceptions of modern rap as a whole. The discussion extended to technical skill, lyrical complexity, and historical awareness, emphasizing that hip-hop feuds often serve as platforms for demonstrating mastery, creativity, and cultural literacy. Ultimately, Kendrick Lamar's call to Rakim represents a strategic and culturally significant escalation in his rivalry with Drake. The story has captured the attention of fans, artists, and industry observers alike, demonstrating the power of legacy, collaboration, and strategic timing in shaping public perception. The anticipation of their joint effort has created a narrative that goes beyond entertainment, blending competition, cultural history, and artistic expression in a way that resonates deeply with audiences. Every action, comment, and post in the coming weeks will be scrutinized, analyzed, and discussed, further solidifying the importance of this moment in hip-hop history. The anticipation for Kendrick Lamar and Rakim's collaboration reached an unprecedented level as fans speculated on the potential impact of their combined lyrical force. Social media was flooded with posts, reaction videos, and fan theories, each dissecting how this alliance might shape the ongoing feud with Drake. The stakes had never been higher, with Kendrick leveraging both his modern influence and Rakim's legendary status to deliver what many were calling the final blow. The combination of timing, strategy, and artistry transformed a personal rivalry into a cultural moment that transcended the typical dynamics of celebrity feuds. Drake, widely regarded as one of the most commercially successful and versatile artists in modern hip-hop, faced a new set of challenges. While his legacy is firmly established, the involvement of Rakim in Kendrick's campaign significantly increased the pressure to respond effectively. Analysts and fans debated whether Drake could craft a comeback that balanced lyrical skill, cultural awareness, and strategic timing. The scrutiny extended beyond casual fan discussions. Music critics, industry insiders, and hip-hop historians weighed in, analyzing every angle of the feud, including past diss tracks, public statements, and collaborations. Every detail of Drake's career was being reconsidered in the context of Kendrick and Rakim's emerging alliance. Kendrick Lamar's approach exemplifies the careful planning and narrative control required in high-stakes hip-hop rivalries. By calling on Rakim, he not only elevated his own status, but also positioned the collaboration as a symbolic passing of the torch between generations of lyricists. This move highlights the importance of historical context in hip-hop, reminding audiences that legacy and influence are as important as contemporary success. Fans appreciated the depth and thoughtfulness of Kendrick's strategy, recognizing that it was designed to maximize cultural impact while asserting lyrical dominance over Drake. Social media continued to be a major platform for the feud's development. Fans dissected potential verse structures, lyrical references, and stylistic approaches, sharing their analyses across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Memes, reaction videos, and detailed breakdowns of previous diss tracks became central to the conversation, creating a participatory culture where audiences actively engaged in shaping the narrative. The virality of the story demonstrated how digital media amplifies celebrity conflicts, turning them into global discussions that influence both perception and reputation. Every interaction, post, or commentary became part of the larger cultural dialogue surrounding the feud. Rakim's involvement added multiple layers of significance. As a pioneer in hip-hop, his participation not only validates Kendrick's artistic credibility, but also raises the stakes for Drake. Rakim's lyrical mastery, historical influence, and iconic status provide a formidable complement to Kendrick's contemporary style. Fans anticipated that their combined verses would deliver a potent mix of technical skill, thematic depth, and cultural resonance, setting a new standard for competitive lyricism. The collaboration is more than a strategic maneuver. It is a demonstration of artistry, respect for hip-hop history, and the power of thoughtful alliances in shaping narratives. The feud also prompted reflection on the emotional dynamics at play. While much of the focus has been on strategy, skill, and legacy, there is an underlying current of pride, competition, and personal investment. Kendrick's calculated approach demonstrates that managing a high-profile rivalry requires not just talent, but also psychological insight and awareness of public perception. Similarly, Drake must navigate the pressure to respond in a way that preserves his reputation while maintaining artistic integrity. Fans and commentators recognize that the interaction is a complex interplay of ambition, creativity, and legacy, emphasizing the multidimensional nature of celebrity rivalries. Industry insiders noted that Kendrick's collaboration with Rakim could redefine standards in hip-hop for years to come. By combining contemporary skill with foundational mastery, the collaboration emphasizes the continuity and evolution of the genre. Analysts speculated that this moment would influence future rivalries, collaborations, and discussions about lyrical hierarchy, showcasing the importance of strategy, historical knowledge, and cultural awareness in modern hip-hop. The implications extend beyond the feud itself, impacting how artists, fans, and critics engage with competitive lyricism. Ultimately, the anticipation for Kendrick Lamar and Rakim's final blow to Drake underscores the power of timing, strategy, and cultural significance in celebrity rivalries. The combination of lyrical skill, historical resonance, and public engagement creates a narrative that captivates fans, shapes perception, and reinforces the importance of legacy in hip-hop. As the feud continues to unfold, every post, comment, and musical release will be scrutinized, keeping audiences invested and ensuring that the story maintains its relevance. This collaboration represents more than a diss. It is a defining moment in modern rap, illustrating how artistry, strategy, and legacy converge to create unforgettable cultural impact. The feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake has reached a historic turning point with the announcement of Rakim's involvement, and this moment offers important lessons in strategy, legacy, and influence. Kendrick's decision to collaborate with a hip-hop legend like Rakim demonstrates the power of timing, planning, and narrative control in the music industry. By carefully orchestrating this move, Kendrick ensures that his voice resonates, his perspective is highlighted, and the conversation surrounding the feud remains at the forefront of public attention. This is not just a clash between two artists. It is a moment that showcases the importance of thoughtful engagement, cultural awareness, and creative execution in shaping modern hip-hop narratives. For fans, the story is an opportunity to witness the intersection of artistry, strategy, and legacy. Kendrick's approach shows how influence extends beyond lyrical skill, encompassing timing, collaboration, and understanding of audience perception. Rakim's participation adds historical weight, reminding fans that modern rap exists within a continuum that honors the pioneers who shaped the genre. Observing how these elements interact provides insight into how rivalries, collaborations, and public narratives are constructed, and how artists strategically navigate them to maintain relevance and authority. The anticipation surrounding the collaboration highlights the role of engagement, analysis, and discussion in creating cultural impact. Drake's challenge in this situation emphasizes the need for adaptability, strategic thinking, and composure in high-stakes scenarios. While his career has been defined by resilience, commercial success, and versatility, Kendrick's move forces him to respond in a way that balances creativity, legacy, and public perception. Fans can learn from this dynamic, recognizing the value of measured responses, thoughtful planning, and awareness of the broader context when navigating competitive situations. In the world of hip-hop, as in many high-profile industries, perception is as influential as skill, and the ability to manage it effectively can determine outcomes in ways that extend beyond immediate performance. The collaboration also illustrates the enduring importance of mentorship, respect, and historical awareness in artistic growth. By bringing Rakim into the feud, Kendrick demonstrates that even competitive scenarios can honor the contributions of previous generations. This approach reinforces the value of learning from and respecting those who came before, while also asserting one's own voice and authority. Fans, aspiring artists, and industry observers can see how strategic alliances and thoughtful collaborations can amplify impact, elevate narratives, and create moments that resonate far beyond a single feud. Ultimately, Kendrick Lamar's call to Rakim represents more than a personal challenge to Drake. It is a demonstration of mastery, strategy, and cultural significance. The story underscores how timing, collaboration, and legacy play crucial roles in shaping narratives, influencing audiences, and defining moments in hip-hop. Fans, commentators, and industry insiders are watching closely, analyzing every verse, comment, and development as the feud unfolds. This situation offers lessons about planning, influence, and the power of thoughtful engagement, showing that when artistry, strategy, and historical awareness converge, the results can redefine reputations, inspire audiences, and leave a lasting impact on the cultural landscape.